Hello, we're live again.
Woo! Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody, to somewhat the Blessed Hamlet, but not because we don't have to do a recap tonight because we're not playing. We are doing a Q&A instead. So if you want to know what happened story-wise, go watch the VOD on our early plug to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/plasmacoin or on our actual channel here whenever I do the highlights, but they're still there, so you can go see it because we did it last week. But tonight, we get to do a Q&A.
Should this be technically just chatting?
Kinda.
Yes, what does this mean?
I get to ask you guys questions, and then you guys get to answer, as if this is almost like a late night show. So I made some fun art for it.
I thought you were gonna say a dating sim for a second.
Oh, that would work too.
No, that's next week. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Just wait till I get all that art. No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine? No, me just dropping that on you guys. But no. So I could I mean, I could. But no, I mean, it's not that hard. I could make it. I'll fit it into my schedule to make, a D&D dating sim. Hagatha, the secret ending.
Secret ending.
Yeah,
I think Hagatha.
I think D&D is fine for this. I'm not going to change to just chatting.
No, because we are talking about it is. And because I want to start at the very, very beginning, all the way back to character creation, because we did that off stream. We've done many things off stream, but off stream mainly was character creation. So we're going to start at the very, very beginning, and we're going to introduce our whole bloody cast. So we normally have Miss ATP playing as Harbo, Chrysalis as Winslow, that one guy as Miles, Zero as Zeminiar, and holy crap, it's Tori, the DM. So, me!
And I think it's fair to include that at the start we also had Sunny being played by Plant.
Yes.
We did.
For a short bit, yes.
For 3 sessions.
It's still a contribution.
Still
was it only 3?
About 3. 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Sunny, the character. Plant's still alive, but Sunny is not. So
yeah.
I just want to make sure I clarified that up very quickly before people got concerned that Plant is still alive. Sunny is no longer. Possibly,
Sunny,
I don't know.
Sunny.
Spoilers.
Or are we about to fully video game logic this? If they didn't die on screen, are they really dead? We'll never know.
Well, no, I think we will know.
Oh, to be fair, Sunny, we're in a new universe. Sunny could still be alive in this one.
You never know. Again, that's
true. Plus, you did mention that Sunny, could have something to do. I highly doubt it at this point. Could have something to do with Keffy.
Maybe, maybe not. You never know. But what I want to know is why did y'all choose the characters that you did, and who inspired, and what inspiration did you pull from? Whoever wants to go first. Hit the flow.
I could go first. Although...
Yes!
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just like playing... I don't know. They're a broad mix of characters. I typically play like rogues and stuff for their diverse skill sets. And I prefer characters that are more roleplay based rather than like combat oriented. Not so heavy in the most optimized character department. And so for Miles, I kind of like my classic character archetypes are like the happy-go-lucky rogue, the idiot monk is a recent one that I've come to really like, and now I have asshole cleric added to the list. I don't know that it was inspired by anything in particular, but I haven't really done evil characters that much, so I decided it's a good time for it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I guess I kind of devolved into more humor-based, but I do that typically, but it's been fun.
It's so good, though. It works with him so well.
I still keep the evil in it, too, though, so it's not like I've given up the basis of the character.
Well, no, because I remember your first reference photo for Miles was freaking Ramsay Bolton.
That's fair.
Stayed in my brain. It stayed in my brain this whole time. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure if we go all the way back to episode 1, I made the dumbass observation of what kind of character are you gonna play? And then I don't know who said it, but someone said, "Well, I'm pretty sure the fact that he's Ramsay Bolton gives away everything."
yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know though. I think that they're a different kind of evil, aren't they?
Yeah, they're definitely the chaotic evil vibes. But who wants to go next? Hit me. I want to know. Ziminiar, you go next. Come on, Zero.
All right. So Miniar is kind of like that one guy over there somewhere, and I don't know which direction I should point here, but
South.
That was a very dumb joke. So Zeminiar was a character conceptually I've always wanted to be a tiefling. I've never been a tiefling before, and kind of like that one guy said, I've pretty much usually stuck to either being like this a stoic character, because in real life I'm not a very stoic person. I'm humorous all the time, and I was like, I want to put someone who is similar but also much worse than I am, in a lot of senses. And so for inspiration, I was like, you know what? Considering the backstory that I gave you to run with, Zeminiar is in our world, in biblical backgrounds, a principal king of hell of the north, and out of all of the principal kings of hell, he's got no information known about him. So I figured if a character is going to have amnesia and not know what the fuck is going on, then Zeminiar fits the tiefling, the demon, and the only thing we do really know about him aside from his title is he was imprisoned by a guy named Solomon. So that's why I chose that name for both me and my sworn nemesis in the world of Blessed Hamlet. And yeah, it's just been what kind of person would he be? And that's pretty much what inspired me. Is just how picking a character that can be an absolute prick, but also funny and slightly have
Oh, same.
instead of just a stoic, heroic type. I think my last play was an inquisitive Dampier that wanted nothing more than for peace to come between werewolves and vampires. Just as serious as possible. And by comparison, Zeminiar gets drunk every fucking episode.
I thought that was your sworn nemesis.
You know what? In a different style, yes, absolutely. Wiles, I would say, is Zeminiar's sworn nemesis, but not on a fist fight sort of way. But if you've ever watched Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball Z Abridged, think Tien and Vegeta. That's pretty much it. That's how I think Zeminiar feels towards Miles. The fun is in pissing each other off.
Well, the fun is also in beating you up, Conrad. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree with that. There's a good dynamic between the two of us. Horrible.
Hey, me.
Hey, yeah, yes, you.
Well, I think I actually, if I remember way back then, I came up with my the color changing thing before I came up with literally anything. I think that's the first thing I actually pitched to you, Tori, was, can I do this?
Mm-hmm.
And you let me run with it.
Yeah.
I had nothing else to do with my character yet outside of that. I'm just like, okay, well, we'll build off of that. And I'm just, from there, I kind of created the backstory. And then I picked the halfling druid. And similar to the others, I've never done a halfling or a druid before. I usually try to stay away from the magic users just because, like, in my mind, I can't keep up with the spells, but I wanted to challenge myself a little more with this one. And lo and behold, a Haribo was born!
So, did
And thank
anything
God.
inspire your character creation?
Honestly, no.
No fruit snacks of any kind?
Oh, well,
Hmm.
no fruit, no Haribo bears. If I'm honest, I think I was looking for the name and I was going down the I think I actually messaged you that one guy when I came up with the name.
I recall.
And I was like shopping in Kroger and I'm just like, he gonna be Haribo. That's literally it. It was as simple as possible.
I just thought it was because you love Lord of the Rings.
Well,
And you
that
wanted to be
too.
like a little Samwise Gamgee.
No, Haribo's nothing like Sam. He seems more of a Pippin, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But way back, which calls back to the I think the first character images I used were actually I looked up like people's drawings of Merry and Pippin, and I'm just like, haha, I want shaggy hair. And that was it. That was it. If you like look at the pictures way back then, there are two of them there. That's Merry and Pippin.
Yeah.
I do remember that actually.
Right? Haribo was easy. Very simple.
And Winslow.
Well, I had only played 2 smaller sessions of D&D before this, and I think I was a tiefling both times, so I wanted to do something different, but then I wanted to do something that was still easy enough to play. So I thought a dwarf would be a good idea, and there wasn't really any specific inspiration per se. But I guess my favorite character from Lord of the Rings is Gimli, so if I had to say any inspiration, it'd probably be from him. But that's pretty much it.
LOL, lol, not me ever fully watching Lord of the Rings. So not getting any of these references. But
See, I totally thought that's why you picked a dwarf, because you like Gimli.
Hey, DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. This actually might be a question for you and Todd, because I don't know if which one of you can influence this one, but is there a way we can get the artwork that's on Roll20? Which, by the way, I love it. Can we get that? Yeah, can we see if we can switch that over to what Twitch is seeing?
That's what I've been asking, because I have you all on there. The players are on there. And for whatever reason, there we go.
Yeah, okay, now we got it.
It didn't update it like
I feel like that's more of a that one guy choice.
But yeah,
I was like,
I just am surprised that it didn't like switch over. I was on the Streamlabs instead of on Roll20, and that has some
Winslow
to do with it. But
why is this stream called The Colors of Haribo?
Because now I'm about to ask you guys who's your favorite in the party and why. That's why.
Miles!
I like Haribo. It's Haribo.
Yeah, it's Haribo. Miles is a close second, though. I think on one of the streams with Tori, I said that Haribo and Miles, it's a toss-up between the two.
I love a good anti-hero.
I don't know if Miles is any kind of hero.
What do you mean? I do all the damage. Haven't I let you know that yet? No,
You have multiple times, but Winslow did all the damage last time.
Take that.
I remember that differently. I remember last time very differently.
You always remember it differently.
Yeah, because Winslow did a lot, though. Yeah, Winslow tanked
I think
a lot
you
of
even
damage.
admitted that Winslow did most of the work. Thank you very much.
No, I admitted that Winslow played an important part because Winslow tanked a lot of damage. But I think I still dealt the most. But that's not really the point, though. That's like never the point. The point isn't whether it's true or not. It's just
Wait, you did the most damage in which battle? The one where you missed a lot?
I think. All right, you're conflating my person with my character. Anyways,
Sorry.
no, but back
Fair
to the
enough.
question, though. Back to the question. I like just Harbo because I feel like of all the characters, Harbo makes me feel the most in terms of like guilt and just like innocent. Like he's such an innocent character. I even
Such wholesome.
yeah, from my point of view, even Miles feels remorse for what he does when he hurts Harbo in like an emotional way. Like thinking back to, for instance, when you had that fight against the Cyclops, and even though the Cyclops wasn't real and Harbo was so traumatized by having to fight it. Yeah, I felt really bad about that one.
My favorite thing is like this is what makes Miles feel bad. But meanwhile, he is just constantly like the whole race of this party member. Fuck him.
True. No, but
and but it's like it's cool though because like he's definitely like growing a bit and also he's
the point
always
isn't-
at least had the
But I feel like that's bad roleplay from me because the point isn't for him to grow as a character. That was never the point. I don't know, I got a little bit attached and I didn't want him to keep being the asshole. But no, I'll probably try and steer him more towards his origin going forward because I don't really want him to be like the likable guy. I want him to be a reasonable sounding asshole whose ideas on the surface sound reasonable, but like underneath they just don't hold up because they're like they don't have an underlying set of morals.
But that's what makes him likable. No. We love a toxic individual.
Yikers.
We support
Plus he's like-
toxicity here. No.
Wow.
plus it's like he is still 9.9 out of 10 that exact character that you want him to be because it's like we only ever
Yeah.
get glimpses and like the occasional like you did good Winslow, oh thank you, shut up Winslow. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty much how existing with Miles is unless you're Ziminiar because I do not believe he's given Ziminiar a single compliment.
No, true, and I
And
don't think that Ziminiar has ever like contrary to Winslow, who's like put forth his best. I don't think Ziminiar has ever given him a reason to rethink his opinion of him.
Wow.
This almost leads me to my next question of
Hold on, we
Who
didn't
do
even
you guys
finish the first question, I think.
Oh yeah, we got to get to Winslow on the first one.
No,
Oh,
we
no.
did.
We did go over everyone on the first
Well,
question.
we went over everyone, but I think mostly that was just me putting forth my opinion on who's on like,
favorite character.
Yeah, why I like Harbo and
Oh yeah,
Alright.
so I me and you answered, so ATP and Crystal, it's your turn.
Miles.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
but,
weren't joking.
No, I like Miles. I like the anti-hero characters a lot. Like, possibly hot take, I liked Ramsay in Game of Thrones. Not like,
no.
not like actually, you
Right.
know, was rooting for him, but he was very entertaining and, like, kept it
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
He
No, I
did.
get you.
You
He
did.
made
I like
good
Ramsey too.
television. He made good television.
Dude, that arrow scene was just one of the best.
Yeah. He'd be
Rickon!
great. He'd be great on
Poor
Big
little
Brother.
Rickon! He was my favorite
Like-
Stark.
Like, not only am I going to kill you, I'm going to style and kill you, and I'm going to style and kill you 3 times in front of your brother right when you're about to get to safety. I'm evil. Like, that is
Spoilers.
pure entertainment.
Anyhow.
If they haven't watched Game of Thrones yet, that's their fault.
Back
Yeah,
to-
really. It's been done for like how many years now?
Well, when
Plus-
did season 3 come out? That's
Plus,
when
the
it
internet
finished,
gives
right?
away everything.
True.
Yeah, there's a
ATP?
statute on these things.
What?
ATP, your favorite?
Ooh, does it have to be in the party or can it be anybody?
I would say in the party
Poopy!
for now.
yeah,
No, no poopy, no,
No, poopy.
no poopy. Honestly, I like them all. They're all different. Like, just so I don't have to say Haribo because I love Haribo.
Be
But
selfish.
that makes me biased. Exactly.
I
I do actually really like the Miniar and his whole backstory and how, like, and when Zero, like, I have the knowledge that Zero, like, even beforehand, he let you do whatever you wanted. To have him kind of spearhead the story and be like, oh no, wrong place, wrong time, but also I know nothing about myself. I like learning his past with him.
It's so fun. Well, who's your guys'
Otherwise,
NPC
I definitely
favorite?
like Winslow for his gruff.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care about a lot of things. He's just like,
Uh-huh.
Winslow is definitely the Ron. Shoot, why can't I remember the
Ron
name now?
Stoppable?
Weasley.
No, he's Ron Swanson. He is the Ron Swanson of our group, and I enjoy him on the same level.
That's true. I
I love
was
how we all went with different Rons.
Tori, can you make art that's literally just Winslow as all kinds of different Rons?
I can try. I can try
Yay!
my best.
Ron
We'll see.
It's your
Weasley.
Winslow.
I will say, anytime I draw Winslow, fun fact, I even did it on this one and it pissed me off because I was spending so much time on every single person because these suits were a bitch and a half to draw. Every single time I'm like, oh, Winslow, the old man. So then I just draw him as an old man, and almost every single time I forget his mustache until I'm like at the shading portion, and I'm like, fudge! I didn't even shade this time, but I still, like, I was at the coloring portion and I was like, why am I missing his flipping mustache? Like, I forget it every time. Every time. It never fails. But
I like that Winslow used, like, Chrysalis used the radish spirit from
Yeah.
Spirited Away as Winslow.
I know. Like, so every time I have to draw this bloody mustache, and I'm like, God, every time. Like, even all the new art that you all are going to see at the next session for all of our starting soon and all that, you can guarantee all of them where Winslow is seen. I forgot his mustache. So now you all know. Every single one.
While we're on the topic of Winslow, can we talk about the fact that in this little art piece here that you have made for us for the show, Haribo, for one, looks like he's applauding with the audience that we're on the show.
Yes.
Zaminar looks exactly the way you would think he would look. Miles is
Smug.
like, I'm gonna dress nice, but not super nice because you guys are peasants. And Winslow looks like he wanted to leave before he got there.
Yeah, that's
I love it.
accurate.
Does the Miniar have 6 fingers?
No, his hand, like, it colored in funny, and I forgot to fix
Oh,
it in
yeah.
post. And I just left it. I was
It
like, I
does
don't
look-
care.
Oh no.
I was like, I don't care. I was like, fuck it. I
Got
don't
another
have
little
time.
nubbin for a
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah,
A second
I just,
pinky.
like,
His thumb
I
also
didn't
looks a little
care.
off.
I was doing the fill tool real quick, and my fill tool, I have it set to where if there's gaps, it doesn't fill in certain areas. But if there is a
Oh.
gap, like that's big enough, it's like, ooh, I put color here too, and it makes no sense. So, like, fun fact behind this, like, where was it? I think it was on Winslow. No, it was on Zeminiar's leg. So, like, on his left leg, that whole sock area and like half of his pant leg going up turned blue like the couch when I was filling it in. And I was like, can you stop? Like, it was abysmal running this piece out because my reference photo was also the most crazy thing possible. But anyways, speaking of crazy things, who's your guys' favorite NPC?
Oh boy.
Wendy!
Listen.
Oh no, the Yuck brothers.
Ooh, or the Taylor sisters.
Ooh, there's a lot of NPCs to go through.
Yeah.
I don't know. I strongly disliked a lot of them. Just like on their like annoying personality.
Wow.
No, but they're intentionally so. Like
That one guy with the hot
people
take.
the people on the boat when we were sailing to the Gelbswish estate weren't annoying. They were intentionally
Hated
being
all
daft.
of them, especially Poopy.
They were
Oh my god,
intentionally
that whole
daft.
shit. Zeminiar was literally. I never told you guys this, but that whole boat ride, I was doing a coin flip on my phone, and if at any point I got two heads in a row, I was going to burn that shit down, regardless of if Zeminiar died. He was getting so mad at every single aspect, and then Poopy
Yeah.
happened,
Yeah.
and that was like it never recovered. It never recovered from that point. So Miniar was just like, no.
Is Jarvis an NPC? I think so.
Yes.
Jarvis is a good NPC. Not biased.
Mm-hmm.
No plug.
Oh my god.
Well,
Well,
let's see who else.
Oh, that's super bad.
No.
so
no,
we
no.
have the Hayuk
Nice.
brothers of Jonathan, Zeminiar, or Zero and ATP. Your guys' favorites?
Oh, I like Agatha and Agatha. I think if I'm going for a more serious character, oh,
It's okay. You don't have to go serious. It's named after breakfast foods, for crying out loud.
I do like Agatha and Agatha
Yes.
a lot. And Wendy.
I like
Wendy.
Wendy
Gilly,
was
though.
good.
I was serious about that one. Miss Wendy.
Zeminiar.
Mine is a toss up between two. One of it is a little biased because it's Martha, and
Yes.
aside from the fact that Zeminiar's thing, but it's like it's kind of like what you said during a different stream. It added a new dynamic that I had never really done with the character before, and it opened up things for him, like the fact that he's a shithead, but like he wants to be nice, and he hates rich people and all that stuff because he came from the back streets, but now he's a lord technically, like not really, but you get the idea. And
It has the possibility to be one.
yeah, and
Lord by
he's like
proxy.
severely. It's weird to say, but it's kind of going exactly how I was hoping it would. That he's not easy for him. Like every time he's trying to do good, I have failed to save.
Yes.
and I think that's magical because it wouldn't be easy. And but yeah, aside from her, my other favorite character is Ceres.
Ooh,
Just because Cyrus, yeah, because she is kind of badass. I'm sorry, she's just badass. And
Yeah.
two, like she's the only NPC that's like I could probably kill anyone in any given room at any given time, but I'm still gonna put up with
I
all
do
this
like
fucking
her.
bullshit. I'm still gonna fucking tiptoe around about this and that, and apparently say, "Fuck Harold, I'm going to Fromage."
Ha ha! Oh,
Like,
for my.
her character has twists, and also just I don't know the Silent Hill scene with her was just kind of really cool. Like to see the side of her that doesn't have to go, I could kill everyone in the room, but I'm still going to put up with this bullshit. Because she was legitimately killing everyone within distance. and,
Yeah.
and she's just like, that's kind of cool, guys. It's kind of cool being here. Like, it was, and we're just sitting there like, this sucks.
And
What
she's
do
just
you
straight
mean?
chilling. She's just straight chilling, like, oh, this is a normal Tuesday.
Yeah,
Which
she actually stole the spotlight from Hamlet because Hamlet was going to be the answer a while ago, but she just dominated it after something.
she's she's a fun one for sure. Which I'm glad you brought up the Silent Hill stuff because what's your guys' favorite arc so far? Favorite moments?
Ooh.
Oh. I like when we got like the options to like change the events, so like we brought Gilly back but the queen died.
Ooh,
I like that one.
that was a fun time. That was right when we shifted arcs. That was at the end, I think, of our first arc. I think is when that happened, or second.
I thought that was more recent than that.
Yeah, I think it was our second because we just finished our third. Based on my art, we just finished our third arc, so we're moving into our fourth. And yeah, that was right at the end. Yeah,
I
that
liked
was.
I liked the going the time skip where we got to add a lot more detail to our characters, and I also liked the like the Gelbs versus Gala too.
That was a
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
Gilly!
Yes.
And just getting
Yeah.
to like throw shade at each other, blame Ziminia, say Ziminia, and like have the option of yeah, I mean that is kind of like have the
That was
option
pivotal.
to either sell him out or cover for him. The trial kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
Too.
That was a very pivotal moment in the campaign.
I think the one of my favorite Miles jokes of all time was the fact that like Miles and Ziminia have some powerful spells and items that they use that they can only use a certain amount of times a day. And they choose to use it to silence each other at random.
Oh yeah. Well, I choose to. Have you used something on me to do the same?
I have an item that I got from I don't remember if it was from the merchant in the beginning or if I found it somewhere, but I have an item called Mimic Gloves, and one
Oh.
time a day I can either I put my hands out and it will make a wall, a box,
Oh
or
yeah, I
I
remember
cannot
you
remember
doing
what the
that.
last one was. But anything on the inside of it cannot be heard, and
Right.
if I speak, the item dissipates.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't speak when we were having our little meeting in the room.
You know that's worth it for Miles every time. You're not speaking.
Yeah,
He's fine being silent.
fair. But my favorite arc had to be the after Gilly arc because holy shit, what a way to start it. Like we freaking I disappear and then I reappear as Gilly's falling off of a building. It created immediate drama in the team. It was uh, we had to do a lot of just random shit to get ourselves clear. I'm pretty sure that's when the trial happened,
Yeah. As I
and
said,
Yeah.
the trial
that was
was
a
also
fucking hilarious moment for me, just in general. Like even the king was like, "This is really fucking happening right now." It was good. It was fun. It had drama. It had intensity, and I'm pretty sure there was a few fights in there. But if I had to pick a favorite moment and like pure out, it would either have to be getting killed by the poison dragon, just because I was like, this is the only way we're gonna get the answers we want, and it just like in my head, it was so fucking cool to see like a tiny little thing and then a dragon just fucking annihilate it.
Mm-hmm.
And
And you
if
still
not
made
that,
fun of
then
me after
the
that.
number one moment in the whole series for me so far, the team fights a Cyclops. It was it would have visually looked badass, but under the context that it's us, it was really, really fucked up for the Cyclops.
I rolled so bad
Oh, yeah.
that fight. I don't think I
It
rolled
was
over a 5.
amazing.
Like, I don't think I rolled over a 5. That whole fight. He just kept getting
Like-
nat ones. Like, back to back. And I was like, oh my god. This is supposed to be challenging. And I just threw them like a dog and was like, all right, go. Like, it was so
It was-
bad.
But it was still like a very, because of Haribo's reaction to being in that
Yeah.
fight, it was a very like, I think, charged emotionally moment. Because also then,
It was.
like, despite after Haribo, also then Zaminiar and Miles get to fight each other, and that's
That was
a
fun.
joy.
That was.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That was a good
So
time.
Miniar didn't totally waste the whole fight fighting an illusion? No. That he only didn't know was an illusion because of his own spell. Oh.
Yeah, that was rough. That
Yeah.
was brutal. But ATP, Chrysalis. Well,
Chrysalis started.
yeah, I was like, Chrysalis already answered. Never mind. ATP.
I honestly think like my favorite one would either probably be the Cyclops or like despite, and I think it was because of Haribo's reaction, like the way I had him react to it all. Or I did just screaming at Miles the entire time. No, honestly, yeah. I think that's it. I think the Cyclops is definitely it. Because I'm just remembering the whole fight with Winslow and Haribo was just running away the entire time.
Yeah.
That whole, like, the Coliseum battles were really fun.
They were.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think about going through all of the arcs basically in order. We first went with Harold to fight the Bullets. We came back, then we went with Hamlet to Florentine, and in Florentine we did the Colosseum battles, while we were waiting for Hamlet to finish with the Poach. And that's when we went into the basement and lost Sunny and went into the future, right?
God, I hated that basement puzzle.
That was a good
That
time.
was oh my god, the fact that we came out with
We're not
I
good
think
at puzzle.
two different
But it was a,
no,
we had a lot
the
of good
basement
answers.
puzzle sucked because we found two different answers
We had
that
a lot of good
technically
answers, I
were
think.
right,
Yeah.
but they weren't the actual answer.
Yeah,
Like they fit, but they just weren't that specific riddle's answer. And I'm like, damn.
I agree. And I think that's kind of like, that's the challenge in making puzzles as a whole, because your puzzle has to be specific enough to just have one answer pretty much.
Wait. Speaking of this puzzle, which puzzle gave us more stress? I feel like Todd can answer it differently than us, the rest of us, but the hospital boyfriend puzzle
Which one?
or the basement puzzle? Which one caused more stress? I know which one caused more time. It was the basement one.
Wait,
The basement puzzle.
Wait, the hospital boyfriend one? You mean
The bird.
The bird. The sliding puzzle.
Oh, the
That
sliding
you,
puzzle. Okay.
You
I
fucking
wanted
beasted
to
like-
get that so bad, and I never
Oh, no.
finished it.
The link's still available. If you really want to go,
I
the
mean,
link's still available.
yeah, I mean, Chrysalis solved the basement one though, right? So
Yeah.
so she's the hero
Chrysalis
there.
solved like
I thought
most
that
of the
was-
puzzles.
No, it was just the basement one, and then I think Miles
The most
Miles
recent one.
got the duck one first. Was it a duck? It
The
was
pigeon. The duck.
No.
Pigeon.
Didn't you do another one recently?
The maze.
And
Yeah.
the search and find. There was the search and find.
Yeah, I was about to say you guys are forgetting I Spy.
Oh yeah, I didn't like.
I
that
liked
one
the
either.
maze.
Which one was I Spy?
Didn't we
I
have
don't
to
remember
find
that
like what was it?
You guys had a very long riddle, and you guys had to figure out what object it was based off of the riddle.
Before it was
Mhm.
yeah.
It was
I
in
remember that one.
The...
That one wasn't that bad when we
No,
were in
you guys
Silent
solved
Hill.
it. You guys solved it. No, it wasn't in Silent Hill. It was
It was an earlier one.
It was
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
Dwarven temple.
Yeah.
That I think was
that
before.
one. I think-
It was before the time skip for sure, because I remember.
I think I was not present for that one actually.
Yeah, there was a really long, like, kind of like, okay, I can look up at the sky, but I'm scared of like bones, so you know it's further away from the bones or something. But it was a long I Spy
Right.
thing, and you had to figure out what object it was. And you guys, your group, went straight for what was the right answer. You went with your gut, and you're like, it's clearly this little guy. The other group was like, it could be the little guy, but that seems too obvious. So then they overcomplicated it.
Oh,
Wait
for
for
the-
yeah, I was there for that.
Different one.
I think for the stream though, it's important to note the other group is just
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
D&D
It was-
campaign that's happening in the same universe, but at I think a different timeline. Or
Yeah,
something.
they are.
Yeah.
They
In the
are
future.
at least 400 years in the future.
Right.
So you guys are the prequel to even the original campaign of the Cursed Egg, but that's here nor there in the Cursed
I think
lore.
it's an important
But
thing
the egg
to note.
lore. Yeah.
Let's see. So, but what led us to that church? I'm trying to remember that.
I would have to go back and look at the notes, but you guys pretty much just went in there because, well, the reason why you guys went in the temple was because of Harold was sending you guys in there because there was missing scouting people, so you guys joined him with that, and that's where you guys fought the.
No, that was a different.
No,
temple.
yeah, no, you
That
guys
was
went
different.
into. I
That
want to
was
say even further in the past, but you guys considered it the future for some weird, bizarre reason. I don't know why, but you did.
Wait,
I
which
wanna
time
say
was
that's what
that?
happened. I would have to look back and see, but you guys went there somehow into some dungeon of sorts. And
It was a
Oh
Dwarven
no, I
temple,
do remember.
Okay.
I actually remember what you're talking about. It was the second time we time traveled because the first time we went into the future and met a bunch of characters that were older, and Harold and
yeah,
stars were a thing.
Yep.
And then we went into when we time traveled again. I think the whole team were like, "Great, we're in the future." And then we met a much younger Harold.
Oh,
who
that's
was like,
yeah.
that was
You guys
right
went.
after. That was right after Zeminiar disappeared, and along with Gilly disappearing. I remember that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we had that out of body experience, and
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Where you all were like, we're further in the future when you guys were like clearly in the past. But like, I don't know how we got there, but we did.
we
But,
eventually figured it out. Eventually.
Yeah, I seem to recall us like not having all the information to know at first,
Yeah.
but then
I think right at the end it clicked where you guys got it
Yeah.
and you were like, oh. You had your aha moment. But speaking of aha moments, these tend to happen a lot off screen with our one-on-one sessions.
Oh my god.
So let's dive into those. I'm just gonna leave that as an open discussion because those one-on-one sessions that are not streamed are wild. So,
Oh my god.
so let's talk about
I've
them.
been so curious to see.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
talk it
I have
out.
been so dude. Okay, so what the hell is with Keffy? I think with the exception of Miles, everybody knows.
no, Miles met him.
Like-
No, yeah, Miles has met him once though, or
Oh
I guess
my
a
God.
couple
Miles knows who
times
he
off
is.
screen.
Yeah. So, for everybody, essentially, there was at one point where every time we couldn't make a session, we would disappear into the ethereal plane, and we would meet Keffy, but we weren't allowed to talk to anyone who had also not met Keffy. So, like, otherwise the world would implode, I'm pretty sure is what would happen. So, like,
Or
Zeminiar was the first one.
I know, man. It's only been a fun trip since then.
Oh my god.
Like, I want you guys to think about the fact that every time Zeminiar has popped out of existence, when he comes back, he's always erratic. Like, no,
Yeah.
the first time he came back, he wasn't answering any questions. He was dodging everything, and he was just constantly trying to get close to specific characters, and and then like I think the last time he just got really mad and basically just started storming around places.
Oh yeah, because I remember in my time skip discussion with Tori, apparently Miles's experiences with Kefi were a lot more peaceful than your guys's. So
Yes.
Yes, of course, of
Mhm.
course.
So
Why
we
does
got
that
along.
not?
But
That's not
considering who his
surprising.
dad is, that's
Yeah.
oh yeah, Zaniniar knows who's Kefi's dad is.
Well, I mean, because we met him in our first
Yes, we've met
time
him.
travel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Okay.
have.
Eh.
Totally met him.
Yeah, it's the poach, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
it's
Haribo
you, isn't
also.
it?
No.
Haribo also,
No,
I
no.
believe,
He's
knows
not tiefling.
who he is.
Mhm.
If not,
I
Haribo
don't-
knows a lot about, like, this last session that I had to do. Haribo learned a lot, which is why he freaked out on everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And essentially, another thing that happened very specifically after the last time Zeminiar there's Zeminiar's experience with I'm going to call it the lands of in between or the in between. Come at me, stranger. No, don't come at me, stranger thing. Um,
They'll
they
win.
yeah, like in the empty space. I'll call it that. In the empty space where Kefi exists. Every now and again, it's Cappy that Zeminiar meets up with. He meets up with somebody else, and since the last, now that somebody else can randomly pop in and talk to him, and but you guys can't hear when that happens. And I've given a couple of little hints last session specifically, that when it was happening, and because of this, he's gotten more carefree with what he's not supposed to say to certain characters, as Haribo freaked out about in that session where we were talking
Yeah.
to what's his name,
Jarvan.
the brother
Jarvan.
Jarvan. Yeah, so as we were talking to Jarvan, because he's kind of like gotten to a state where he doesn't. There's nothing he can know because no answers are given, but he's supposed to do specific things, and a lot of the things have not worked out. So he's like in between. We're all fucked. It doesn't matter. And at this point, staying the course is getting us more fucked. I'm gonna fuck it even harder. And that's pretty much where Zeminiar was before, just before the incident with the current dragon that we fought. But he was trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Winslow, have you had any experiences with Kefi fellow?
Yes, so I had one experience, and I was under the impression that we couldn't tell anybody about Keffy, or else the world would implode. But which Winslow didn't tell anybody because I feel like that was on point with his character.
So let it be known,
Yeah.
Winslow's the best spy.
It's true, because I think if I remember the episode where you came back correctly,
Mhm.
Haribo and Zaminiar tried to get you to talk, and
Correct,
essentially you were
yes.
just like, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, that
Very
checks out a
good.
lot.
Yes, that
Very
was
good.
correct.
I'm kind of shocked that at no point did Winslow just be like, they're gonna fuck things up, double battle axe. Like,
But I mean, at the same time, not like you guys have actively talked about it, and nothing seems to have. I mean, at the same time, like reality has
I was about to say
changed, but I guess. Do you guys think
a
that
lot.
the changing reality is a result of you guys talking about him?
It might
Yes.
be, but I remember the time we actually talked about. We talked about it was when Hamlet had like come out of the flat out plane, and we had to convince Miles, and that was the only way we could do it. So the world seemed to be ending anyway.
Oh yeah. After Gator's passing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that was the
that's
time we actually said it. Like said
Right.
anything.
Right.
that was the beginning of Zaminiar's breaking point. Actually,
Yeah.
Billy dying was the break entirely. Like there's the Zaminiar just went spiraled after that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So did any of you, I'm sure Miles didn't from what Tori said, but did any of your characters basically get told by Kefi, I'm gonna train you and not level you up, but make you get one better thing? And if you fail, you die.
No, Haribo essentially could
No.
ask any question he wanted. And
Yes,
he
yes.
tried thinking about all kinds of different questions, and Kefi just didn't answer him at all. So he got upset.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah,
this,
Kefi didn't really answer my questions either.
this last time, though, I didn't even meet up with Kefi.
Who who did you meet up with? Did you meet up
Someone.
with? Did you meet up with his dad?
I'm thinking. But I met up with two
You know.
somebodies, if you want to get technical.
To somebody's.
Okay,
Yeah, like
then
I
this is
didn't meet
where
up
I'm at
with
a loss.
anyone really related to Kefi necessarily at all, but at the same time, like he's very much in that whole wheelhouse of Kefi. Whether or not he's his dad is like beyond me, but
Mm,
the most recent
like,
is definitely more spoiler territory.
yeah. That's why I'm not like saying the exact thing. But
Yo.
like by the way, make
Unless
sure
Tori gives
everyone
the go ahead.
yeah.
There's
By the way,
some
everyone,
things.
I know I don't need to tell you this, but don't like you have to remember that your characters will not know any of this when we go back to
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think one of the shit, what were we- it's just sucks. I got threatened with death. And the first time, no, second time meeting him. But oh, fun fact: the reason why I knew what to do with the whole Ginger and her guard situation was because of knowledge I got from going to the empty space. So while everyone was like, I don't know what to do about this at the moment, or like trying to make peace and ignore the dragon in the sky, so many was like, no, no, we have to get her down here because then we won't know about that, and we need to know about that, and we need to know about that. And so he took an atomic breath to the face. and that solved it.
Well,
But I don't remember how long it took Zaminiar to get up after that. Um,
Yeah.
have any of you had the experience of like because of the knowledge of the empty space, I was able to help the team do this or this?
yes, to some degree. Haribo was at least able to help. Because I know Zaminiar and he had conversations that kind of guided the team. Like, we were able to reason things out a little more and kind of suss out a few other people.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, this last episode was a big nope. I screwed it up for everybody.
It, there's actually like there's knowledge from one of the characters that me and you aren't spoiling that
Yeah.
like we've messed up a couple of times in a possibly irreversible way. And there's also certain things that like we might I like he doesn't know for sure if there's any way to change certain things from happening or if it's just going to happen again. Because yeah, the there's there's a character or two that are just evil, like, or indifferent and homicidal, I guess.
Who, me?
No, I mean yes,
no,
but
not you.
I mean, a little bit me. Come on.
oh, yeah, a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's I like there's um man, I don't know if like this little detail or not is something I can say.
Well, I
But
also
I
before.
like it's not like it's already happened, but like food for thought, the Miniar was the only one that didn't make a wish when we were given the option. Um, like
Yeah, well, mine
that's
wasn't.
as far as I can really say about
I got
that.
scammed. I want another wish. Mine was intentionally misread for me. Anyways,
What was Miles's wish?
I wanted to have the egg, but apparently it got lost in translation as I wanted to touch the egg, which I guess is probably like how I worded it in the more like flavorful sense, but the meaning was clear, but it was purposefully misinterpreted. Anyways, before we get too far away from Ziminyar's point, though, I did also want to say that I feel like because during the time skip, Miles also had gone to the I guess in between, as you're calling it, or whatever. But I don't remember that he got anything out of it aside from just like he and Kefi, I believe, if I recall, were talked as equals, and he actually gave Kefi advice. So he didn't get introspective or like information out of it. I mean, he kind of did. He found out that there was another character that visited that area too, but aside from us, an NPC, and I assume that's the father figure.
Oh, I thought you were the one that figured out about Sunny.
I don't recall that. What about Sunny?
Like, were you the one? Okay, so Kathy told me about one of you two knowing, one of you three knowing about Sunny having arrived in the empty space and
Yes,
Oh.
that was me.
possibly
Yeah.
dying. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that was Haribo.
That, like, wow.
Yeah, because I'm looking through my notes on the one-on-one now, and they're nuts. So. Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah.
My notes are so sporadic because like Zeminiar, the first time he went, I wanted him to take note. If he was going to take note of anything, it would be like, oh, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck am I? What the hell is this? Like, kind of thinking. And then from there, it's been more put together. I don't know if you guys have done similar things to try to just act in character.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the dumb part. I remember asking Kefi a bunch of questions, and at one point Haribo got really sassy and angry with him and called him Captain Hindsight, and Kefi didn't like that. Like at all.
What happened?
He just got real straightforward with me, and he's just like, quit calling me that.
He was so spicy. Such a spicy Haribo was just like Captain Hindsight. I was just like, what the hell?
He was mad.
He was so angry that he couldn't get answers.
Hey, can we all agree that Haribo is Butters?
I don't know about that.
He's just there's no better comparison. Like he's D&D Butters, and Miles is Cartman.
It's Butters.
Maybe.
Hamburgers.
I think Winslow would be Clyde.
No.
I think he'd be Craig.
Just from the one episode where Craig, from the one episode where he was just
The
like,
guinea pigs.
I just wanted to have my, yes, I wanted to have my birthday, and I was so happy. But then these guys came along,
Oh yes.
and now I'm in Peru.
You know, I'm trying to like argue
And now
against
there's
it,
lasers shooting
but
from
no,
my
I think
eyes.
you're quite right.
What?
I
I'm
don't
trying
know
to,
if
like-
Ziminiar's cool enough to be a South Park character. I guess he's Kenny because he's died a few times now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to think like of something to tell you you're wrong, but it's just I think you're right.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, yeah, Kenny would fit Ziminiar because Kenny drinks, he does drugs at random, and he's all who chases. Well, okay, no, they all chase girls, but he's been doing it since like the very first episode, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And he's
intended to
orange.
be,
I
like-
mean, Ziminiar's red, but it's a shade.
Yeah, I could see it. Those are good comparisons.
Absolutely. So you guys got any theories on what really is happening during those one-on-ones?
Oh,
God.
I have no
I-
idea.
I suspect that one of the players just isn't there that day.
Ah, yes.
Hmm.
Such theory. It's almost as if it's real.
Yeah, that's very insightful.
My God. Tori can tell you that I think after one of our streams, I turned into Charlie Day for like a solid hour
Mm-hmm.
with theories. And
Yeah.
I was right about a couple of them.
Oh yeah.
I knew who Ginger was.
Hey, Sylvia.
I knew she was live.
Pepe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
and
have a.
also, you've already told me. I think you told me in the Minecraft stream that I was right about another thing about the blessed egg, and I think we actually talked about it. So I don't know if that's a theory anymore.
Might be.
I have
The
to-
physicality of the egg. Or
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember if we decided as a group to say that it was a physical thing or not.
Mm-hmm. What's
But
your
if we
theory on
did-
the one-on-ones?
Oh, the one-on-ones? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
One-on-one-
asking about.
My bad. My
Wow.
bad. Sorry. I love theorizing and stuff. Like that's.
Oh yeah, that's why we're
You and
we're
Matt
spend-
Pat would have a heyday.
We
Oh my
do.
God. I would
We do.
literally. I would come buckets for Matt Pat.
Let's not.
Yeah.
So
Anyways.
last 30
okay,
minutes we're
theories.
theorizing here. So ATP, you sounded like you were starting. Hit me with your theories.
Oh man. As far as the one-on-ones go, I feel like they're hints to the greater story, but at the same time, there's a lot of. I feel like it's more on what's going on in like Hamlet's sense, like because it has a lot to do with the egg and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So like we don't know what's going on with Hamlet, but we get a lot of this ethereal stuff and other plane and otherworldliness. So part of that could be in a turn of what Hamlet's learned. And unfortunately, because the same person can't go there all the time, Keffy's just like, oh, well, I'm going to teach you this. Oh, I'm going to teach you this. But you got to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we each get little bits and pieces, but... I want to talk about the last one-on-one so bad.
You know what? Go for it. talk about it. Let's just pull the reins off. Go.
Oh
Let
my
it
God.
run.
Clara's evil. Clara's the most evil.
Wait, but there
Oh
was
yeah. Oh
some
yeah.
implication of that.
No.
Yeah,
So
we were starting to feel that way.
Haribo can now. So essentially, when Haribo fell asleep, he went to the other side. And Haribo can now. He was
No.
gifted with the ability to see like aura. So
Oh.
essentially, Clara is Hamlet's apprentice
Ooh.
and in a cult.
Apprentice. See,
Hmm.
I've always thought it was very strange that Hamlet was like so much more less evil after the travels or after
Well,
our time skip.
it's not so, cause like
I
she
assume
signed a
it's 'cause
pact with the
Clara.
demon,
Oh,
and
okay, that's spoilers.
yeah, she signed a pact with the demon, and there's one of
Semenya.
5 students like that have been sent to gather like data on the egg, and what was it? She was able to see. I guess Haribo met 3 people then, not just 2.
Miles is one of the 5.
No. But
No. Your
Kathy
guys'
is.
Solomon
auras
is.
were different. Like, so the reason why Tori's doing the artwork like this now is because it's through Haribo's point of view and seeing the aura.
Oh wait, was this
The new
like,
artwork. Dun,
This
dun,
was your
dun.
one-on-one from what, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a couple
forgot
weeks
that you
ago.
were. I forgot that you were missing that
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
You guys
like
left Florentine.
when
Yeah.
Haribo was the reason why Haribo was freaking out on you guys is because that dragon was Jania's mom,
Right.
and Haribo has signed a pact with Jania, and Jania's a god.
Uh-huh.
Oh, of course.
See,
Yeah,
Of course.
she's a god
So I
who
didn't get
can.
killed by a dragon. I got killed by a fucking goddess.
Yeah. So like Jania has jumped timelines essentially, and she was at one point a protector of the egg.
yeah. See, Miles got a lot of that from his travels, but I didn't piece it together to that extent.
Zero's freaking out.
I called Southern shit. Dude, that was one of the theories I threw out. Was that Janaya, whoever the robed figure was with, was Ginger, and then when we started getting more about the egg, I was like, that. In the new timeline, I have a theory that it might be Gilly, but in our previous one, that was like where I was thinking that maybe it was that, and I was close. It wasn't her, but maybe it was. I don't know. That's what I don't know, but I'm like, shit. Ah, but
Oh,
also,
so
no,
one
go on.
last thing before you go on, Zero. So as far as like people being assigned to like different creatures and stuff, let's see. I've got Miles has the blood red aura, and there's a creature similar to Jarvis that you've pacted with, I think.
Hold on.
Maybe. But then or like he's always near you. Maybe you haven't like signed a pact with him yet. I don't know. I don't really remember that part.
What do you mean by similar to Jarvis?
It just my notes just say creature similar to Jarvis.
I
That
assume
part wasn't
that's
very clear.
Yeah, I feel like that's similar to what you see when you see Jarvis.
Oh my God,
I guess, would be what
Maybe. But then
how I would interpret that, I guess.
the more
Jarvis is bad.
important note is that Hamlet is always near Zeminiar, kind of like how, the packed creatures are like always near you, but Hamlet is not assigned to Zeminiar, and Haribo got to ask, like, Janaya if Hamlet was assigned it, or either that or Hamlet told Haribo. I don't remember which one it was. But Hamlet isn't assigned to anybody, but he can be.
Wait, sorry,
Yeah.
say that again. So, like, as protector or as like?
Just as like a pact.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. So like
Who
Janaya and
assigns
Haribo have a
them?
pact. You have to essentially make a pact with them and do this whole thing. It's a bond between the two. Like an agreement between the two parties.
wait,
So
does
like
this mean we killed a god of a god?
no, the parent of a
a
god.
parent of a god.
But it's
Yes.
interesting because
Which is why Haribo was freaking out.
yeah, it's been a while since we read the Pochel that Tori sent out, but yeah, the dragons are described as kind of like primordial gods that gave rise to the Blessed One, or that had like dealings with the Blessed One in the Pochel.
Oh, this
Yeah,
makes
so
more
it's
sense.
not
My mind was
particularly
destroyed by God.
yeah, it's not particularly surprising that the dragon would be found to be God, a god, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Janaya
it's-
also said she can't get back to her timeline though.
Yeah, I Miles ran into some of Jania's backstory on his time skip, which is why I keep referencing it, and I guess that's how he knew, and that's why he gave her the locket from um, when we first ran into her. But I guess also that puts an interesting spin, knowing that what Harbo knows. That puts an interesting question on then, like, so Gilly is descendant of a god, right? Then
No, she's a
Not
descendant of the
necessarily,
queen.
yeah, no.
no, Ginger. I meant Ginger is
They're siblings.
yeah, and they're siblings. So therefore, Gilly would, in theory, be. Let me read you the line. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no.
And that's the
We found that small girl and raised her as our own. So it's not
Yeah.
okay. My mistake.
yeah. Um, shoot.
You always
So
said
since
you weren't her mother, but her sister, though. So that's kind of an interesting point to consider.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that point.
What about yours, Zero?
So I'm not gonna reveal something too big. Well, not like enormous, like you did, which I'm happy about because holy shit. But since you've revealed the fact that Hamlet is always near, he's the one that's always talking to me, and he's the one that in mid battle, during the fight with the dragon. Oh, man. I feel like him and Janaya are enemies because he was kind of egging Zeminiar on to fight, but at the same time, like also just like, I'm no helicopter daddy. Get the fuck over there and do your thing. Like, and yeah, he's a bit of a dick. But what I was really gonna reveal, aside from that, is we can't think of the Hamlet we know currently in the world as the same Hamlet from the previous timeline, because Miniar knows that they are not the same in any way. Like, there are characters that
Interesting.
have seamlessly shifted from one to the next, but much like Janaya, he is self aware, and I guess each version of him is unique. So if it seems to be the running trend. Like, every time I run into a Hamlet, he's like, I don't know, that's not me. So
Because you
he's
apparently keep
he's
running.
a
You keep running
he's
into
a fourth
Hamlets from
dimensional
different.
being.
You
Yeah.
just keep running into
And
parallel dimension Hamlets.
there's one that is singular, essentially, and by that I mean he's the one that I talk to the most. But I've never met him on the physical plane. He's only ever been in the empty space or in my head, essentially. And yeah, so Zaviniar doesn't even know what to do with the timeline they're currently in, as far as Hamlet is concerned, because he doesn't even know if this Hamlet is evil or good. And considering what we know about Clara now, we probably just, go lob off his head and die in the process. But especially if we go to Denora and be like, "We fucking want it. But we know it." Because Haribo is the only one who can technically do that with the knowledge that he would have even outside of this Q&A. So right now, we don't know it, but Haribo is our only way to survive if we see her again.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Haribo did not learn anything about auras. He doesn't know anything about it. Like, nobody told him what any of it means.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yep, it's just there.
Well, I mean, no, what I mean is, like, you got kidnapped by, Haribo got kidnapped by Clara. At the very least, she's the only one that knew you were there. And then you ended up in the hands of a dragon that we were told to kill. So it very much seems like Zeminiar could have been wrong about Martha, or maybe not. And
The
it could have
goblins
just been
set us up.
Clara setting it
The
up to make it
goblins.
that way we were. It could have been Clara setting us up to do that. Because if she's a disciple of Hamlet, then she guaranteed knows more than what we would ever believe she would know. And there's a good chance that anything bad that happens in the future could be orchestrated by her in the near future, kind of thing.
Man.
And Haribo is the only one that knows that. So the only person that Haribo can point to, if he remembers in the moment and the anger and everything, if he remembers, hey, they didn't bring me here. We didn't start this. Well, he started this fight. and we know who that he is. But wasn't it a very divided decision whether or not we were going to fight the dragon? Didn't we have like an in-depth talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty much like, I don't even know if it was divided. I thought we decided we didn't want to, and then we kind of got, it became the easier of the options.
Like,
yeah, I thought you guys got told that
by the goblin.
I'm totally fine, by the way, if this ever leads to us killing that little flea master. Because, like, Zeminiar's knowledge, he's gonna do what he always does. He's gonna assume that he had something to do with it.
Oh my goodness.
And one of you guys is gonna either have to protect him or watch him get squished.
Oh, Chikori. Bless his heart.
Jockin!
AKA Jockin. Well, just to quickly wrap up this first part, we're going to jump since we started at the beginning. What do you think the ending is going to turn out like for you guys? The end of this campaign.
I think Zim's gonna die.
I think we're all gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, I always saw Miles as not being one to survive to the end, but unfortunately he may be that.
I think Miles is going to be the one that sets the next campaign or the first campaign story in motion. Ultimately, like, something he does, I think, is going to trickle down into an antagonist of the future.
You know, actually, if I could divert from this point real quick, I also have a question. If anyone's noticed that there's been a change in Miles's religion.
No.
Yeah, he is less about the egg recently. And that's
Yeah, you know what? You have been. You have not like done anything about Zeminiar's like insults to the church at all lately, now that I think about it. Did you side with the demons?
That's different. That's just because you haven't been as insulting to it recently, I think.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But
well, I'm constantly trying to kill a guy in your clergy.
That's also potentially different. I don't really know that much about Solomon, and
Okay.
Miles has always been like one to be in charge himself, so he's not really, doesn't really
Under
care about-
anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So the churches that you're making aren't egg churches?
There's
They're
kind
not
of
egg
a
cartons.
split, but yeah, they're
They're more about the beans.
they're like a face on at face value they're about the egg, but underneath it there's a different portion. And I guess that makes me wonder, how does the aura that Miles has compared to someone who's like the Poach or Hamlet, perhaps. I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was relevant too.
I think this arc Haribo's gonna learn how to write, so he can write down everybody's auras.
Woohoo.
You gotta learn how to read.
We'll just get him crayons.
Haribo
so he
will
can
have
draw them.
someone read him the book.
You'll create your own language.
Hariboese.
And then we'll have to learn it.
Kidney language.
Don't you have like a druid language that you're privy to?
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
mean
know a
he-
few
he-
languages.
But it doesn't mean that he knows how to read or write them.
Exactly.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Haribo has not
I mean,
been
heck,
privy to schools.
Okay, fair enough. I always
He's
think
lived
of,
in the forest his entire life, my dude.
I think of the druid language as being written in, but I guess I think of it as being written in berries and like sticks.
What is this? The forest?
Mostly sticks
Do you
and
just
buds, sir.
assume Miles or like Harbo just lived on an island with cannibals? Like, and he just
I didn't say that. You said that.
Haribo,
He's
Dead
Rick
Island.
in real life.
he just speaks in
Voodoo, you
effigies.
voodoo bitch.
All right,
But we
so
can,
we
Are
all
we can get back to
secretly
the
being
question though.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go down the line on what I think is gonna happen to each character. I think Miles is gonna be the reason why there's an antagonistic force in the next campaign. I think Haribo is probably gonna be not a sole survivor, but basically like an unfortunate PTSD hobbit. Or he'll probably be the only one that finds a way to get out of it happy. I don't know. I also see him being like the kingdom's head doctor or head druid.
Oh, that'd
because-
be cool.
He
Yeah, like,
solves problems with berries and sticks.
He also found a hole, and he like I don't know. Granted, we got kicked out, so who knows? Winslow, I think, is going to. These are all speculations because Zeminiar and I myself
think,
know the least about Winslow, and I don't know if he's going to become a warrior near one of his new dwarven cities that he can go to, or Martha's city, or like if he secretly is just waiting to fuck some shit up somewhere. So I don't fully know what to expect from him. I wish I could give more. Zeminiar, I think he's going to either succeed or fail with Martha. Either way, if he fails, he's probably going to get married, have a kid, and then all of them are going to die. Or he'll or maybe things will go with Martha. He makes his life better. Either way, he's a tiefling, and tieflings don't live very long lives. So he's already way too old to be alive in general, but even a normal tiefling life, because it's like human and or a race and a demon, they don't mesh well, and there's always apparently, I only read this 2 weeks ago, apparently there's always a force trying to bring them back down to hell or something.
that's
But
fun.
yeah, tieflings don't live long lives.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I want to give my 2 cents next.
Yes,
I
go.
guess also saying this with the idea that maybe Tori will decide that some of these ideas are maybe better than what was originally set down, or she won't. Who knows? I think Ziminiar. I think what would be an interesting way to go is if Harbo is the only one that dies, and that drives kind of. No, I think that would be an interesting catalyst that drives Miles and Ziminiar into
best friends.
no,
Bit
the
of
opposite.
rage.
Yeah, basically bitter enemies.
Where we finally fight.
Well, because we basically are just united by Ziminyar is very close to Harbo, and Miles kind of treats him as this innocent, the only kind of innocent thing left, and so that's kind of the uniting force. And I kind of think it'd be interesting if the death of Harbo kind of split us into these two camps, where Ziminyar is kind of as ATP alluded is in a pact with Hamlet, and since Hamlet is likely to be the newest protector, possibly, that I guess makes Ziminyar maybe the egg. Especially, there's a possibility that Ziminyar is the personification of the egg itself, I think.
I will. Oh, whoa! I never even thought of that.
Nope. Let Miles go. We got to get everyone in because we got to move to our next point, our next topic.
Yeah. So, in that circumstance, and having brought up what I did about religion, it'd be the camp of the original egg and the protector, and potentially the failing protector, I would say, with one of Hamlet's students being working with a demon, right? And Ziminyar in that camp, and then Miles with another evil entity controlling him, and they're basically waging war as the proxies for their gods. And then Winslow, I don't really. So, in effect, then the end of the campaign is Miles and Ziminyar are still alive, Harbo's dead. Winslow is hard to place because, again, there's not too much that we know about Winslow's motivations and how he fits in with the egg. I definitely see Winslow as being more aloof from the situation, so just retiring in the village that Martha's building and helping to kind of lead the betterment of dwarves and elves that have been set free. That's my take on it.
Winslow?
I think Miles will be the only one that will survive, and it's because he, Hamlet, and Keffy and all their minions get in cahoots with each other and start this own church, because Hamlet promises Miles a high chair and position in the church, and in their little, I suppose it would be a monarchy thing. So he's going to overthrow Harold.
Ooh.
And
throwing Harold in the mix.
And Miles will rule the world.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Harold this entire stream.
That's fine.
We've been with him the most.
That's fine. You guys might talk more throughout this next portion, so it's all good. And anything else, Chrysalis, before we go to ATP?
No, that's it.
ATP, hit me with your end stream. Let's go. Your end slate. What do you think's happening?
Oh man, I think everybody dies.
Work.
Everybody dies. No survivors.
All right.
So essentially, I think it could very well go in a way similar to what that one guy was saying, but in more the sense that something happens finally that pits Miles and Ziminyar against each other, and it could be the fact that maybe both of them have god tier powers now, fueled by both feuding sides, and boop, they die.
And
I feel like Winslow and Haribo would just at that point be caught in the crossfire. They'd just be casualties to what the actual catalyst could possibly be. Because you think of it this way, even them sitting on the couch as they are right now, like you see pretty much polar opposites.
Yeah. It's funny because the screen I'm looking at, just the art-wise, because I'm on the next screen, is very it's very funny that you like all these theories are really casting as Miles and Ziminiar as very arch rivals and stuff. And I wish I could show you the art that I'm looking at right now, because I didn't even realize it when I made it. LOL. That everyone, and actually in the new art that you can see on our post on all of our social media websites, actually shows it. The way I did the shading is each of you guys are kind of completing each other, and it's really funny on how it's marked out, because Miles and Zimini are doing the exact same thing, and then Harbo and Winslow are completing each other based on the sides of their face that's shaded in, or
How
lit,
cute.
I should say. And I was like,
Oh.
wow, look
It's
at that.
because we're both short.
It's as if I'm poetic as fuck. But anyway,
well, if you want us to see it, send it to me in Discord. I'll try and hook it up real quick.
No, you're fine. I mean, I could just take you guys to the slate, and then you guys can
Oh,
see
yeah.
all four, but then that spoils things, so I won't. So it depends on what happens next,
Well,
and you
that's-
guys can piece it all together.
Well, that's why
So-
I offered to show it.
Nope, not right now. You'll see it.
Okay.
But I need all of you to roll a d20 for me.
Yay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get
I was-
to roll during D&D.
I was wondering if this is what was going to happen.
Woohoo.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh no, I lost. To Ziminiar.
that's brutal.
Ah.
All right,
This is the worst
Ziminiar. Good old Zero. If you had
What's-
to choose one of these three people to be your teammate, who would it be?
Oh no.
I had to choose one of these people to be my teammate. Okay,
Yep.
this is not going to have anything to do with whether I like them or not. Because it's Winslow.
Winslow?
You don't like me?
No. Winslow's the one I would have as a teammate because
All right.
because if it's likability, it's very hard to choose because Miles and Zemin have so much fun arguing the whole time. They're basically Sanji and Zoro. But if they weren't for the other two, neither of them would sleep near each other. They would
I
have
think
knives.
we're not like as good aligned as those two.
Yeah. And we all know that Haribo's a lot of fun. And Chris, I don't know if you noticed this, but Ziminiar tries really hard sometimes to be cool to you because he's like, I'm trying to get to know you. And it's like, he'll be like, thanks. Like when I gave you that beer, that cup that fills with your third favorite beer at any given time.
Fifth favorite drink.
There's fifth favorite drink. That's it. Your fifth favorite beverage. It's always full of it. And you were, Ziminiar's like, oh, now we're going to be buddies. And you just went, thank you.
Thanks.
But so he likes in his own way he likes all three, but Winslow purely because Ziminiar has mostly long range capabilities, and Winslow is a close ranger. Ziminiar is shifting to a more physical stance a little bit in the future, but yeah,
All
no.
right.
Currently it'd be Winslow.
All right. Well, you all. So our teams are Ziminiar and Winslow, and Miles and Haribo.
Oh,
And
no.
don't worry though, you guys will still
Oh,
get
no.
to be you, because you and your character all pretty much have the same knowledge for the most part, here or there.
Not anymore.
But not anymore, but
Yeah, not anymore.
it's going to be unfortunate. So make sure you all get into a nice little private DM with them, because you all are playing Egg Party as teams.
No.
And yep. So you guys will get to work as a team to answer the questions. And since you got to choose your partner, if you all want to roll another d20, each of you will get to determine which team gets to go first.
This is a fun game. Oh no, I rolled low.
First message to that one.
Okay. How did all of you roll so terribly.
Yes!
Okay, so many
Hold
are
on, hold on.
wins.
Harbo hasn't rolled yet.
Harbo has him.
Oh yeah, they go. All right, Harbo.
I still rolled higher than Miles!
Curse you. Curse you, Zenithia.
All right, Team Harbo and Miles. Harbo, please choose
This
a
is okay.
category and a number.
Oh,
Oh god.
Pochelle for 2.
Pochelle for 200.
Oh, that's. Oh, actually,
Airbo
my
puts
Pochelle
up
was
2
rusty.
fingers.
All right.
I literally just pointed out that my Pochelle was rusty.
All right.
It's better than Haribo's.
So how this is going to work, of course, is you all are going to get a chance to, of course, answer first. And if you get your answer wrong, the other group has a chance to steal. And if they get it wrong, none of y'all get the points. And a big sucky.
Pop quiz.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Before we go any further, can I just say how funny it is that the 2 people with the light on the left side of their face on the team, and the 2 people with the light on the right side.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed it. I was like, wow. Okay. All right.
You know, but the irony is that there's 2 sources of light then, and that they're opposite each other.
Dun, dun, dun. So the question is, here we go. How many commandments does the protector of the egg have to follow?
Oh, fuck. Wait, can we cheat and look back at... Can we open...
Yeah.
Sick.
You can open it. I guess I should give you start the 30-second clock, huh?
Oh, there's a clock, huh?
You bet there
No.
is.
It really is egg per D.
Egg pretty.
Egg parodies. Well, Miles, I don't know this at all.
10 seconds.
Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. No.
What?
I'm not gonna find the consent.
And time.
Take
All right.
it. 5.
5.
No, incorrect. Other group.
Where's that?
It's time,
Just
Where's
say
that?
5 because I said 5.
There it is.
Dominiar, do you have any idea?
I just opened the book.
Miles, you're supposed to be good at studying the Pochelle.
I'm perfect, but sometimes I forget.
What?
10 seconds.
Do you have an answer?
If we end, 3.
Incorrect. No points for either team. It is 10.
What is 3? I fucked
What
up.
is 3?
Oh, it was 10? It was literally just 10?
Of course.
Oh shoot, I should have.
10.
I keep opening these things. They keep opening in the browser that's being streamed. It's so annoying.
Find the book.
All right.
I couldn't either.
Winslow.
I found it, but then it was too late.
Winslow.
Wild card 300.
Ooh, wild card 300. Let me mark
See
it
what the
off.
wilds are.
Boop, boop. All right, wild card for 300. What is the name of the clergy woman who had a crush on Prince Hamlet? Time starting
Oh.
now.
Oh, wait. Oh no, she disappeared from my notes.
Oh, we can use notes.
Yes, we can.
Where did she go? No. Oh wait, this might be her. Nope, that's items. Why is ATP in my notes?
What? Why am I in
10
your
seconds.
Did it start with an M? Fuck. Oh. No.
I can picture her watching him.
Yeah.
Oh my
name.
god.
Name or no answer? All right. Other team, you have 30 seconds starting now.
Why do I not remember her name? She cries a lot.
She was like the only character I could remember for a long time.
Yeah. Oh. She got really mad at us too. I remember that.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
She's not the one that was Marta's daughter, Mona.
No.
Mona was the one that took care of us in our future.
Yes.
And time.
Oh man.
Shoot.
Why do we suck?
Claudia.
300 points to
You said time, and he gave it after that.
No. There's
Give an answer.
yeah. There's always a little bit of stretch time.
No.
Yes, there is.
Wait. We
This
did
is
not
what
say
happens when
what
Crystal
is.
and that one guy play games together.
What is Claudia?
This is real life.
This is
Because
real
he
life.
tries
D&D
to
is real
play
life.
the system.
Look,
He
we're-
does.
Actually, the point of D&D is to, like, in D&D, you're supposed to get bonuses for, like, good roleplay and stuff. Not saying this is good roleplay, but I'm just saying, like,
This
there's...
is egg party.
Yeah, I'm
Egg
just saying, like, in the
Who's
future...
watching us, right?
In the future,
Hamlet
just
took
keep
us
in
all
mind.
back up into the ethereal plane, and it's him,
It's
Janaya,
just him.
and Keffy just watching.
And Saitama for some reason.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Saitama's a god. That's fair.
All right, Zeminiar. Wait, no. Harb or Winslow chose that. So now it's Miles. Your turn.
Boo.
Wait, I thought Ziminier rolled higher than me. Oh,
No,
but I guess
'cause,
I'm on the other team. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
World
yeah.
map for 400.
All right, world map for 400.
Not good at maps. Miles, this is
That's
all
my
you.
least favorite.
One moment, please, while I get my little red box back up and together. Maps for 400 is what? Ooh, this, okay, what is the name of the graveyard town? Time starts now.
Jeez Louise.
I feel like that's just cuckoo.
What?
Is that your final answer?
It's not my final answer. You have to wait a second for me to decide.
Okay, talk it out with your team.
Alright, ATP, what is it? Is it cuckoo or is it not cuckoo? It's cuckoo,
The
right?
Berry Valley?
No, Berry Valley's the one where... That was the farm village that we just were in.
Ghost.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, isn't it Graveyard Town?
Your answer?
Cuckoo.
Incorrect. Other team. Clock starts now.
I
What
feel
was
like
it?
Sunny was from here.
Wait,
But-
can we have the question again?
Oh, let me pause the time. The question was, what is the name of the graveyard town?
Fuck, that was a long time ago. um, oh god, he named it, didn't he? Did Plant name that place?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I have no goddamn idea. The world map is literally the section I'm like, I'm not picking anything.
Well, I just thought it'd be easy because we have the world map in the...
Well, let's think of breakfast names.
Breakfast names.
I need an answer.
We never went to a hard boil or an omelet. Wait, we did go to an omelet, didn't we?
I need an answer.
Is it the
See-
city of crepe?
No, incorrect. It was Greasor.
Oh.
Oh, I was never gonna remember that.
Zeminiar, your turn.
Royal family for 200, please.
Royal family for 200. Do. Ooh, okay. For 200 points, what is Saris's last name? Teams or time starting now.
Oh boy.
No, please, no. Yes. Hold on. What do you mean? Why is it just his first name? What is this bullshit? I went to say Jarvin, and his last name isn't there. Did you do that offer?
I always think of Jarvin Marvin. I never think of their
That's all I
name.
Your time has stopped. You have run out of time. I need an answer.
We're not.
is not Janaya. That is incorrect.
No, I said Lunaria. I said Lunaria.
No, that is still incorrect.
Saurus of the Sauruses.
All right. Other team, you have a chance to steal for 200 points. Time starts now. What is Saurus's last name?
I gave my answer, but the real question is for my
He
I'm
gave
looking,
an
I'm
answer. He
looking.
gave an answer.
No,
You have to take that.
no, you don't.
Cyrus hindsight.
Oh, Asterlion. Asterlion.
Esther Lion.
Yes. Asterlion.
Ah, is that your final answer?
Yes.
You are so close, and I've tried to turn off this timer or this ringtone 4 different times, and it keeps turning back on.
I'm so close. That's what it sounded like when you told us it.
Yes, it's Alsterina.
Oh well, that
That
is how I
anything
tried.
like what you said.
No, that's how I tried to transcribe it when she said it.
Alsterina. So
Look,
close.
my notes are an approximation of the right way to write things.
That is fine.
What?
All right.
That's a
That was
Miles
the mini R.
response.
Back to the top of the round at Harbo. Your time to decide.
What haven't we? My notes are in the way. We've gone for every section. Let's go. Just because I can. What does wild card for 100 look like? Let's go with an easy one for a change.
All right. Wild card for 100. Oh, you're gonna.
Oh no!
love this. I'm so glad we had this questionnaire portion beforehand.
Oh, I bet it's
Because,
about Poopy or the Hagathas.
I swear to God, it's Poopy.
I'll just be
All
happy I
right.
didn't get it.
What was the answer to the riddle in the church basement? Time
Oh, hey.
starting now.
Oh, I know it.
Oh shoot.
I don't remember.
I
Does like
remember.
life and
I
death or
remember.
something? Oh, does past, present, future?
Oh,
Yes,
Is
that's
that your
right, because Crystal
final
is
answer?
dead.
Yes.
All right, 100 points get added to your
Yeah.
total. You guys can do it.
Wait.
Add 100 points. I'll let you guys.
Chrissy was so mad that she broke on Discord for a second.
Oh my God!
I'm so happy that you guys talked
Yeah.
about it. All right, I'll add it to you guys. Oh man, you're getting dunked on,
Yeah.
other team.
Yeah, we're good.
Dunked. But Winslow, it is your turn. You have a chance to get some points on the board for your team. You could even snag a 500 and get in the lead.
Come on, Winslow, I believe in you.
Royal Family 100, please.
All right, Royal Family for
Whiz.
100 points. Ooh, okay. I don't even know if I have to start the timer. How many legitimate royal children are there? Timer starts now. Or hold on.
Wait, does that mean legitimate as in like they're actually family, or legitimate as in like the kingdom recognizes them?
And is that now or is that before the death of?
There are so many other questions.
I would say 3. Can we agree on 3?
Oh,
Only
yeah, as
if-
if one of them
Only,
isn't dead.
only it depends because like it's technically. Wait,
It's correct, but it's
technically
also
4.
incorrect.
Yeah, it's 4
No,
if
no,
we're talking
because-
in the wide world, but if
Ginger
it's
isn't
official
illegitimate.
like, kingdom, it's 3.
No, Ginger isn't a legitimate child of the royal family. She's not recognized by the parents. That's why legitimate is included in the question. However, Gilly is currently known to be dead, and therefore cannot be counted as...
But that's still one of their children. Just because you die, you don't just not be
No.
someone's
No.
child.
I need an answer. Winslow,
The answer is
Mini R.
3. The answer
3,
is
yes,
3 because
3.
All right, 3 is the correct answer. You guys have 100 points on that board.
So
I
can I
don't
just say,
agree.
Tog, you're the only reason we got that because you're like,
No,
okay,
I
first of
believed
all,
in
she's not
Chrysalis.
legitimate, and I'm like, okay, then if that's true,
I believe
then
in
there has to be
Chrysalis.
3. And if she is
Yeah.
legitimate, and then in the other side, like then there would only be 3 because only 3 would be alive. It's no matter what.
Chrysalis would have shot you down when you offered 4. I believe in you.
Yeah. Thank
All
you,
right.
Miles. My partner doesn't even believe in me. I'm going to
Miles.
banish you from my partner.
Miles,
That's
it
fair.
is your turn.
One sec. One sec.
Oh my god. Did Zeminiar just like downplay the dwarf and Miles upplay the dwarf?
Yeah.
No, I
Miniar
played
is going to drink
Chrysalis. I'll go. Shoot. Let's do Royal Family for 500. That seems right.
All right, Royal Family for 500.
I think you knocked out the wrong one.
I did. Royal Family for 500. All right. Ooh. How many siblings does Saurus have? Timer starts now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Well, at least one.
This is a trick
I-
question.
At least one.
I don't want to know if she has more than one sibling. The other one is mean.
Yeah, and they all came
And
from the
she's
same
mean.
kingdom, so they're not going to be nice.
Maybe also 3.
I see.
Do
Because
elves usually have lots of children?
Bunnies.
no, because they live so long that they choose not to. I guess.
Timer is up. I
Okay,
need
one.
an answer.
One.
1 is your final answer.
Yes.
Is incorrect. Other
Damn.
group. You
It
now
seemed-
have 30 seconds.
It seemed the most
and-
likely.
Winslow, I believe in you.
How many
This time I
siblings does Saurus have? Timer starts now.
Do you think 2? 3?
If you want to go, whatever number you decide, this time I'm going to put my faith in you because I failed you in the last one.
15 seconds on the
3.
clock. Is your final answer 3?
Yes.
That is correct. Okay.
Zeminiar lifts up Winslow and then falls over due to his armor.
Name all. She has 3 siblings, so name every sibling.
Me?
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Do you
That
guys know him?
wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
I was like, 1 moment, please. No, I know him, but the real question
we
is,
even met?
you have only met one, but you guys are aware. I had to double check to make sure you guys did, but it is common knowledge that she had 3 siblings. One was a
Okay.
sister that died in childbirth named Dawn, and then there is Jarvan and Darvin.
Okay.
Get out of here. We've been making fun of him. We could have been talking about Jarvan the whole time.
Darvin Marvin.
Oh my
Yep.
Jarvan
god.
Marvin.
All right. Zeminiar.
Was that question worth 500 or 400?
Yes, it was. I just realized I mistyped. 1 moment, please,
Yeah!
while I
200
update your
bucks.
guys'. You guys are ahead.
Woohoo.
I'm
There you
going to go wild card for 200, please.
All right. Wild card for 200. Do. I'm glad we talked about this too. Who was the actual murderer on the ship murder mystery? Time
Oh my
starts
God.
now.
Ooh.
Oh.
I've forgotten.
Oh my god. No, I don't remember any of their names besides
I
Vicky.
don't either. We killed the wrong person.
We killed him.
15
Yeah.
seconds.
Was it was the captain was the one that was dead, right?
Uh,
Yes.
No, it was the captain. It was the captain.
The
No, it
captain.
wasn't. Shit. No. It was one of the two people that was on the deck, right?
Timer is up.
That's
I
why
need an answer.
The chick on the deck. I'm saying it. It was the chick on the deck. The one that kept blowing me off every time I tried to turn the dude a question.
No answer given? I'm giving you guys an extra 10 seconds for answers. You guys need to give an answer.
Oh my god, this is a 500-point question.
That chick, please!
All right, you guys have no answer given. Other team, question goes to you.
We're gonna get this one.
Who was the actual murderer in the ship murder mystery? Time starts now.
Guy we did Poopy. He killed all of us.
Final answer.
Oh my god, I know there were two of them though.
15 seconds on the clock.
It was someone we didn't actually talk to at all, like interrogate.
Yeah, but I don't remember his name at all.
Phil. There's a guy named Phil, probably.
No, there wasn't.
There's always a guy named Phil.
There was like
Timer's up.
Their
10
name's like
seconds for the
Helga.
answer.
Helga Hufflepuff.
Wally. Let's go with Wally, even though I know it's wrong, but you know it sounds right.
You go with Wally and not Phil?
Phil
All
sounded
right.
wrong.
Both are incorrect. His name? Billy.
Billy.
Phil sounded better than Wally.
Oh,
No.
I do remember.
Bill
we,
was
like,
closer
assumed-
to Billy.
I
We had a
thought it
very
started with
long,
I.
extensive talk after we said we would end the stream. We still just kept it going and talked about the actual how it was supposed to be done.
Uh,
Yeah.
And you guys were
Did
supposed
we?
to follow the axe. You guys did not follow the battle axe.
we're very bad at puzzles.
And if I remember right, too, we pretty much wrote him off innocent, too, and then walked away from him.
I think we did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys did. You took his
The
word
video
at
was-
face value. It was like, okay. And questioned everybody else. And the captain was
lots
the
of questions.
victim.
Yes.
Wait.
The
Wait,
captain was the victim because you found his body in the box.
Big oof.
And then you also found Gilly. Just
Yeah.
like chilling in the
In the
box
box.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. I have a new favorite moment that I forgot about, and this is the all-time favorite.
Yep. Gilly discovering blood.
No.
Oh.
Better than that. It's better than anything that has happened.
Hit us.
Haribo almost got laid.
That's true.
Oh,
that
wait,
almost
yeah.
happened as well.
Haribo
Yes,
didn't know
that's
what he
right.
was doing. He wanted food, and you
No,
said
it
that
was
she
fun.
had muffins.
No, it was fun, I think.
Yeah. Fun.
She was a purveyor of fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. The purveyor of fun. Haribo wanted to have fun. And
Well,
the
Haribo.
process made her upset.
Lucky for you, you get to have fun because now you get to choose the next question. Well, the next category and point value
Right.
at least.
We went with a 100. Let's go with a 500. Miles, pick a number between 7 and 6.
6.5.
What?
I don't think
You said
Haribo knows what
between
that
7
means,
and
Miles.
6. This is the
Haribo
only...
doesn't know math.
Haribo, why are you talking
Oh.
about yourself in the third person?
Oh, I don't know math.
Oh,
Fine. Left hand or right hand?
left hand.
World map for 500.
All right, world map for 5 hundos. World map. Ooh, this one should be fun for you all.
Oh no.
Which city is named after an Indian egg dish? Time
That's
starts
cuckoo.
now.
That's cuckoo. Final answer.
What?
Cuckoo.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Are you guys wanting to go with that before your time goes up, or are you accepting
No,
it?
I'm pulling up the.
I
Oh,
can
crap.
show you exactly where it is.
Cuckoo is.
It's in the in-session chat log at 7:36 a.m. On
Fine, go with
4/1/2021.
There you go. Searching for them answers. Good job.
My God.
That one guy, but you are correct.
Of course,
It
I'm
is
correct.
cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
I did
That
make
was the
some
most
of these
confident
five.
answer of
Oh,
this whole game.
couscous.
No, cuckoo.
That's
Yeah.
not an egg dish.
Yeah.
It is not.
We have 900, not 1,000.
Oh,
We were at 400 and now we're at.
yeah. I can do math. I work at a bank.
Oh, thank
Wait,
goodness.
Feel free to just
play
give them less than.
honestly.
Actually, why am I? I'm miles. We have 1,200 actually.
Zero.
I'm not that
Was
bad at
that your
math.
cat in the background?
Yeah,
All right.
that was easy.
Lego giving the call of his people.
That was easy.
Winslow. Your turn.
Hmm. Wild card 400.
Ooh. Wild card for 400. What is the first and last name of the queen? Time starting now.
Haha.
Fucker. Holy. Dead.
When did we get this information?
A
Like our
long
first
time
session.
ago. And multiple times, actually.
I have no idea what these people's last names are.
No. No. It told me I had to re-log in just so I could try to go up the chat.
Timer is up. 10 seconds for answer starts now.
Oh, wow.
I got nothing, Winslow. I'm sorry. She
10 seconds
was-
are up. No answer provided. Moves to the other team. Other team.
Okay, so
What is the first and last name of the queen? Timer starts now.
so the king's name is Goodwin Omelette, if that helps at all. So the queen's last name might be Omelette, if she took his last name, which I don't remember if she did, because she was kind of, they were kind of having not the best relationship.
How do you know any of this?
He takes notes. Timer is up. 10 seconds for answer starting now.
Well, last name Omelette, first name
Greatest.
Greatest. That works.
That is incorrect. Greatest omelet. Incorrect.
It is a nice try.
Is Amelia Omelet.
Amelia, okay.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette. Yeah, that's what we should have gone with. Omelette du fromage.
Miles, it is your turn to choose a category.
Let's go Pochel 500.
Pochel 500.
We've avoided it for long enough, it's time.
All right. Pochel for 500. Who was the creator of the Blessed One? Time starts now. The silence.
Hold on.
Yep.
I thought that the Blessed One was the creator of the egg. But the Blessed One herself having a creator. At least we know that the other team won't get this one right.
You don't know that.
Timer is up.
If
10
Miles
seconds
doesn't
for
know it, we're
answer.
doomed.
Start now.
Janaya. No, that seems silly. The creator of the Blessed One. Yeah, Janaya, why not? I don't know.
That is incorrect. Other team, you have a chance to steal 500 points. Who was the creator of the Blessed One? Time starts now.
Isn't there a Pochari?
Oh shit, now I see the answer.
Or is it a trick question and the answer is the Pochel?
I found it.
Timer is up. 10 seconds for the answer. Starts now.
Part of me wants to say it's Denia's mom.
No, none of that.
It's Stacy's mom.
The Pochelle.
Wait.
That's my answer. No.
Wait,
Yes.
what if it's just the blessed? Isn't it just the blessed one?
No. The blessed one is who was created by. Rephrase them the question before.
All right, I will ask the question one last time on a Hail Mary. Who was the creator of the blessed one?
See, it can't be the blessed one. She didn't create herself. I know it. Pick me.
You had your chance.
Unfortunately, you all had your chance. It is Akai.
Yeah, I found that. See, I told you they wouldn't get it right.
Yep.
I literally do not ever remember hearing about Akai.
I
It's in the
remember
Pochelle.
that.
It's in the
Yeah.
Pochelle.
It's also on the map. We went to the mountains of Akai, and that's where we found the bone dragons.
The acai
Oh
berry.
yeah.
Yep. All right. I believe Miles chose that category.
I
So,
believe so.
Zaminiar,
Yeah.
it is your turn to choose.
I know. And I'm not excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
World map for 300.
Ooh.
All right. World map.
Because
for
all the things that
300.
I thought I would know, I don't know.
Oh, okay. What is the name of the city outside of Florentine? Timer starts now.
Is
I just
that
want to go out on a limb and say that I was hoping the answer was Florentine, and it's a city outside of Florentine. This sucks.
is that Benedict?
Oh, yes,
Yeah?
let's go with Benedict. Yeah, Benedict.
Are you going with Benedict as your final answer?
Yes.
That
What
is
is Benedict?
incorrect.
No.
Horrible.
What is the name of the city outside of Florentine? Timer starts now.
Grambles.
I know this one. I've already
New rule:
looked
you
it
have
up.
to take whatever Harvo says as their answer.
No. It's Waffler.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Waffler.
What is it? What?
Waffler.
That is correct for 300
I didn't say that.
points.
You didn't let Haribo. I can't believe this. Give me my money.
I even got the math right this time.
No, it's 1,500.
No,
No, that don't make
No.
sense.
you were right.
Stop it! I'm gullible.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh man, other team, they're doubling you. Harbo.
Double
Your
Jeopardy.
turn.
Double Jeopardy.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
It's Eggpardy, so you never know.
Double egg pretty.
Triple egg.
Royal family for
Oh,
300.
All right,
Haribo
Royal.
puts up his whole hand.
Oh, this is so good. I forgot I did this. All right,
No.
other team. What is the king's first and last name? Timer
Wait, I answered
starts.
this one already.
What is the king's first and last
Samaniar pulls out his flask. Samaniar starts drinking from the flask.
Hold on. I already gave you the answer, so.
I know it. Pick me.
Someone omelet.
Wait, is it to us or to them? Who?
No, it's
It's
to
you
you
guys.
guys.
Oh, it's Goodwin
Yeah.
Omelet.
Why do you think we're over here going no?
Sorry, I thought it was because I answered the last one. I thought that this one was
Nope,
yours.
that is correct
Hey,
for 300 points.
we're in the money.
Do points mean we get more food?
Yes.
You guys actually will be getting something in game if you win. So
We have to win.
More food.
It'll give me an advantage over Zaminiar.
Oh!
all right, Winslow, it is your turn.
World map 200.
All right, world map 200. Do.
This needs like a player portion too, though. I guess that wouldn't be fair, but it'd be cool.
I was debating it, but then I was like, the knowledge on some of these questions, better just to have it. Let y'all do however you please. This question for 200 is, what is the name of the capital of egg? Starting timer now.
Winslow,
Is that Benedict?
I think that actually is Benedict. I wanted to
If you
say that
say
right after we
Benedict
finished.
enough times, it'll eventually be right.
That's right. We only have one more chance if we don't get this right.
Zeminiar and Winslow both stand up on the chairs, pointing into the sky. It's Benedict!
I'm gonna take it Benedict is your answer, right?
Yes.
You
Yes.
got it correct for
Yay!
200.
That means that the answer to the 100 question must be Florentine.
Oh no!
Miles, it is your turn.
Let's go Pochel 400.
Pochel 400. Oh no. There we go. Pochel for 400. What is the official title of the Guardian of the Egg? Timer starts now.
I think there are actually several answers to this one. I know one is like the Protector, and I think the other is the Prophet. Yeah, both are correct.
You can only say one.
No, but like both
I like
are
how
objectively.
Miles says both are correct when he is in the middle of a game where he could be incorrect.
I would go with so the section in the Pochel is titled The Prophet. So that seems the more likely answer, but also known as the Protector of the Egg, the Protector of Life.
So your answer is the Prophet?
That seems the more likely.
And that is correct for 400 points.
400.
Bow, 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 bow.
Windows.
Zeminiar. It is your turn.
Let's go for the big 500 wild card. Why not?
Ooh.
Alright.
Because if they get this one, we lose anyways.
Nice try. We can just get the world map 100 and win.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could screw it up.
We never did wild card for 400, right?
What?
I think we
Nope.
did.
No, we didn't.
What was,
No, you didn't.
What was the question?
Because you guys, I'm not going to give you the question now. You guys have to give 500. Oh no.
Okay.
Check the VODs.
That one's still available. I don't know why it was marked off though, because we haven't asked it. But anyways, at least I know I haven't asked it. What is the name of Duke Luke Brennan Gelbsworth's parents?
Boo him.
Time starts now.
Mr. and Mrs. Gelbsworth.
I feel cheated because that should be a royal family.
Well, it's wild card. It can be anything.
Oh wait, I remember this one being where you told us the name of his one parent, and then I think you just merged it into his name later.
Is it a type of cheese?
Timer is up. 10 seconds for the answer.
Zeminiar drinks from his flask.
Lawrence Gelbsworth and Lady Gelbsworth.
Those are incorrect. Other team.
Are they both incorrect?
Yes, they both are incorrect. What is the name of Duke Luke Brennan Gelbsworth's parents? Time starts now.
I think it's just Brennan Gelbsworth was the father, but I don't know. They can't win. They didn't get it right. It's fine. I mean, I guess they still picked it. Brennan Gelbsworth and Brianna Gelbsworth.
Are these your final answers?
No, Harville.
Okay.
Harbo, what are our final answers?
Timer's up. 10 seconds for the answer.
Harbo, what are our final answers? Brennan and Brianna Gelbsworst. It's
All right.
flawless.
Those are incorrect.
Curses.
You were on the right path, though.
No one
Miles,
gets it. Woo!
because it was Luke. Because it was Luke Gelbsworst and Annalise Gelbsworst.
What?
Yep. You were on the right track. His father's name was Luke. And it's in Duke Luke Brennan Gelbsworth's name. All right. Top of the round. Harbo. It's your turn.
Let's find out. You want to know?
Let's do the Pochelle for 100.
All right. Chell for 100.
I'm trusting you, Miles.
I do. You can open the Pochelle yourself and look it up. She said you could.
I can't read.
Oh,
He
that's so
can't
sad.
read.
This is
All right.
I do like this as a recap of the things that were in there, though.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
This is a good way to do it.
Welcome. How many scrolls are in the Pochelle? Timer starts now.
Is
Miles,
this
how
counting
many
the
are
one that I
these?
found? 10. 11
10
if
is
you
your
count 11 if you count the one that I found, but 10.
That is correct for 100 points.
What did you find?
I found the scroll for the Pochelle.
Hmm?
And
Are we gonna remember that later?
I guess. Technically, if this counts as in character, yes.
Winslow.
We all just are gonna wake up drunk.
Wait, where's our points? We were at 2,000.
I gave you. No, you weren't.
We were.
No, you're at
Check the VODs.
1900.
He's trying
We
to
were at
play the
1900.
system.
Fine. No, I
Fight
actually
me.
thought we were at 2,000. I'm not trying to scam you this time.
Wild card 400.
Alrighty. Let's go to the one that I never asked, but for whatever reason wrote off that we did. Wild card for 400 points. What is the nickname given to Saurus according to the public? Timer starts now.
Meanie McMeanie face.
It was so quick.
Zaminiar?
10 seconds.
I have no goddamn idea.
All right, timer up. 10 seconds for an answer. 3, 1.
No idea.
No answer. Other group, you have a chance to steal for the 400 points.
So
What
hear
is
me out.
the... Okay.
I don't
Go
have
on.
an idea, but good one omelet.
God.
She's
Is
game.
that your
The
final
wicked
answer?
bitch of the West.
I don't know, Harbo. What's your answer, Harbo?
The wicked bitch of the West.
Okay, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's too
You
late.
had your chance. No, wait. Sorry, what were you saying, Zeminia? I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, your
Zaminiar
time was
gives-
already up.
No, your time
Zaminiar
is
gives
up.
Miles the finger.
No, I don't think that's it, sorry.
All right. It was Saurus the Sly.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Damn
close
it, I
to
did-
what I said.
Yeah, pretty close.
All right.
We win.
Guess that. Was
The
that?
game's
that was
not over.
Slow.
The game's kind
Miles.
of
Yeah.
Pochelle
It
for
kind of
300.
is, actually.
We could have double egg per D.
Oh,
They
that's
could
true.
lose
That's
all
true.
their points.
And final.
We still
episode.
have wild card for 400, don't we?
No, we just did that one.
Oh, damn it.
Pochel 300.
Pochel 300. Do-do-do. Pochel for 300 points. Oh, well, how ironic. Who was in love with the blessed one? Timer starts now.
Miles.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Fair. It's very fair.
$15 seconds.
I think it's just a guy again.
Is that your
Oh.
final answer?
Ugh, yes.
I can give you 10 more seconds to give an answer, or you
Okay.
can. What?
Akai again.
All right, that is correct for 300 points.
I'm in the money.
I literally just got to the part where, like, yeah, damn it.
All
Have
right.
you tried the Control F feature?
All right. Siminiar, it is your turn. Your last time.
We're the
to choose-
400.
What Winslow said.
All
Try us
right.
for 400.
All right.
Why
for
not?
400. That was the 400 I was supposed to mark off.
Oof.
Then 100.
No, just do it again. They need the points.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Oh my god, this is actually the same question that I. What is the queen's first and last name?
Yes, they'll never get this one.
Amelia Omelet.
They're
Yeah.
wrong.
Amelia Petunia.
Bow, 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 bow. You guys get the 400
Come
points.
on. Wait,
Still.
that means we get the chance for the world map 100.
You guys can update it because I have to ask this last question. All right. All right. I'm not even
I
going to
can't.
restart the timer.
Florentine. What is Florentine?
No. How many major cities are there?
Ooh.
Timer starts now.
Maybe you won't
All
get the
right, Haribo.
100.
No, we will.
No,
It's 3.
it's not.
Correct. It is 3.
Damn it.
All right. Bow, 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 bow. Our winning team is Harbo and Miles. You guys will
We did
receive
it.
your prize at the next session.
What about
Which
final
is-
egg prediction?
Oh, do you guys want
Winslow,
to
we
do
would have
final
won the
egg
fight,
predi?
though.
Do you want a final egg predi question?
As long as it's who's done the most damage in the entire campaign, and the answer is Miles.
Me, Winslow.
Miles.
Boss! Zeminion!
Final
No, it's
egg
probably-
predi. Way.
Now, how does this work? We get to bet points up to our maximum point value, and we can win it or lose it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we could bet 0 and they'd still lose, or we can bet it all for no reason, just to say that we did.
Screw you, Miles.
But do go on.
Let's risk it all.
Let's risk it all.
Wait. Let's risk 799.
Let's risk 2,400. Harbo?
Risking it all.
Harbo?
The other group?
Okay.
Okay.
Other group, are you wanting to risk all of your 1,200 points?
Let's risk 1,199.
It's,
All right.
it's very important that we get this right.
Oh,
I risked
boy.
everything for no reason.
That's your fault, Miles.
We can't let Zminiar win. Harbo, you're with me.
Zeminiar's tail is wiggling.
All
Harbo,
right.
Harbo, you're
Winslow,
with me,
how are
right?
you
Final
dealing with this?
Check.
I played to
Egg
win.
predi.
Harbo,
Winslow's the goat.
now I'm sweating.
In
High fives, Winslow.
in the Silent Benedict arc for my birthday that lasted 2 months.
Yes, I recall. Go
What
on.
was the second key that you guys found in that world? Where did it lead to?
Oh no, where did my notes go?
All right. One moment while I pull up the timer. You both will get some extra time. Each group will get 60 seconds on the clock. And that timer starts now.
So wait, so we just, how are we answering? Do we send it in a private message to you by Discord, or?
I will say you guys can send, I'll have you all submit your answers at the same time after the timer's up.
All four of us are answering
Yes.
individually?
Yes.
Okay.
You each give 50% chance of winning.
I'm in between two things.
What was the exact question again? I'm sorry. Like,
Pause.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Yeah, 29 seconds left on the clock. What was the second key that you guys found in the Silent Hill Benedict run for my birthday stream, and where did it lead to? Timer continuing.
This isn't fair. I was a mute for half of it.
Wait, how did you say to answer? Send it to you, or?
You can, I was going to have everyone type it in the chat on Roll20 once the timer's up.
Okay. I just sent it to you in a message.
I saw that. I saw that.
Okay. I'll do the other thing there.
Wait till the timer is up. Timer is up. Shut up. I've turned you off so many times. All right. Everyone type in your answers.
Oh, wait. I thought you meant like key for, yeah. I thought you meant the key for the buildings, not for the rooms.
You all are correct that it was for the buildings, and Winslow is the only one that got the answer of Cafe Feathers. So in a switch of events,
This is a...
Minyar win.
I can't believe
For
this.
dollars that fell, low free.
How did you remember that?
Because I could never remember it during the actual gameplay, and I don't think anyone else could.
Oh, no.
Oh my!
You guys won.
Oh my god!
Why did we risk it all, Miles? What is the benefit we could have drawn?
Winslow is still the goat!
It was all downside. Why did we do it?
Wow.
No, John,
Wow. That was such a turn of events. And for the next session, you guys will receive. You'll see it on your character sheets.
I'm crushed.
No worries. You will see your winnings. Winning egg purdy next week on the character sheet.
Oh my god. There's no sweeter drink. Gilly can die again.
Yeah, I don't care what happens now.
I cannot be present at the next campaign. I'm sick. I'm gonna be physically ill from losing to Ziminyar.
Winslow, I owe you so many things now.
I'm about to mute him IRL. I mean, silence. Cast silence on him.
I'm gonna regret this, but if it makes you feel any better, you technically own Zeminiar right now.
How's that?
Because I owe you
Oh yeah,
a
you owe
lot
me
of
money. I
gold.
forgot about that.
Zeminiar probably is gonna still be stingy about it, but
Man.
he's not a total bastard. He will eventually get it to you.
That was wild.
It's not because we didn't have to risk it
That
all
was
and we
great.
did.
That was great.
Oh, my teeth hurt.
Fantastic.
Oh
Actually,
my
let's
God.
end it here. Let's just go back to let's end it here. Well, guys, that was a great time. Sorry, I forgot that I made myself a ghost. That was a great time.
I agree. That is very enjoyable.
That was fun.
I hope everyone enjoyed the stream tonight. We had a fun little catch up, getting to know our players more, and the irony that they brought up things I knew were going to come later. The joys. But if you liked this stream, you should definitely go watch all of our other ones. All of them. All like 700 of them. Please go watch them here and follow us so you know when we come back, which will be Thursday this week at 5:30 for LD Ring.
Elden.
And then Friday, myself and Zero will be joining back into the world of the forest and being aggro as possible at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, a little bit earlier. Also, if you don't like using Twitch because it just breaks for you or is really slow or anything, we have all of our VODs, most of our VODs, and some extra stuff on our YouTube channel, which you should also go follow and subscribe to. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, we have a bajillion social medias. They're all on there. Please send us fan art because I am desperate for fan art. And I would love to challenge our group to make fan art. Maybe, possibly, I will spoil them in the game if they do. But until then, we will see you on Thursday with Elden Ring. And I cannot wait for our next session of D&D, which is on July 12th, like I said at the beginning of the stream, where we'll get back into the story and see what happens after the group meets up with Martha again. Have a good, safe evening. Enjoy your summer, and we'll talk
And
to you
your
again
holiday.
on Thursday.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you just say we're gonna see Martha?
We might.
Maybe. Good night, everyone. Toodles.
Night, guys.
Bye.
Wait, Blessed One, no!